It's a beautiful afternoon here at the KarmYog Ashram, at the KarmYog Behtar Life Ashram. And I'm here to take you inside the KarmYog Ashram and show you what it is like. As we know, the KarmYog Ashram has two parts to it. One part is what we call the learning garden, and the other are made up of the Swajan Kutirs. Today we are going to look at the learning garden and understand what it is all about. Just behind me, as you can see, is the KarmYog Ashram, one of the KarmYog Behtar Life Ashrams. Now I will want to flip this, actually show you the beautiful garden. Now we are all set and we can see this beautiful. As we enter, everything around here looks very different. There is a very, very nice energy and ambience around this whole place. It seems like we are entering a place where there is some kind of a very sacred energy. Now, because we are talking about the learning garden, we have our Sanchalika. This is Madhavi right here, our Sanchalika, who looks after this whole ashram and is. As we enter, it says health, wealth, nature and culture. That's what the KarmYog Ashram stands for. So we are entering the KarmYog Ashram, and in the learning garden, really inside the interiors looks like a garden. Everywhere we see there is, although it is all indoors, small, very small things. This is the shoe rack. Even the shoe rack has this nice, beautiful, mnemonic, a beautiful, which actually is a pot. Now everywhere, if I look up the staircase and switch the lights on, up there I can see also so as I enter this beautiful space which looks like a garden, far ahead I can see that there is some educational activity, learning activity going on. Let's approach this and see what is going on. I can see our Sanchalika Sayani who's there, and she's sitting with a couple of children. Namaskar, namaskar. Please sit down and continue what you were doing. May I disturb you all for a little while? It won't be a disturbance? Okay. What were you doing out here just now?
Geography.
No, I couldn't get you. What were you doing just now? What are you studying?
We were studying geography.
Oh, you were studying geography.
Yes.
Beautiful. And your Acharya, who was helping you understand geography?
Yes, she was helping me.
Okay. And what are you studying here?
I also study geography.
You're also studying geography. And you're in which class?
I'm in class 7.
Class 7. Okay. And which class are you?
I'm in class 9.
9. So Onu is in 9 and you are Megha. Okay. And we have our Sanchalika Sayani, who's actually looking after their studies now.
Yes.
Are you a geography expert?
No, not exactly. I'm trying to be, whatever they are trying to understand, so I'm trying to make them little bit, help them little bit, as it will be more easier for them.
Okay. So one of the things that we believe here in the whole learning experience of KarmYog Ashram is that you don't have to be an expert in order to be a teacher, because most of the expertise is available online, right?
Yes.
Sitting right here, you can actually connect with your teachers who, who are experts in each subject. But what you get here is an ambience and a guidance. So there are three things that we talk about. One is development of meditative concentration. Do you do something here to help them to develop their concentration?
Yes, that is the bill and the ashram prayers. So we start with these things, and then we start all the reading.
Okay. So as we know, as Shani was explaining, that there are certain things that are done here which help the children to develop the power of meditative concentration. Once you develop concentration, then it is very easy to pick up whatever you are learning. The other thing that we always emphasize on is guided self-learning. So how do you do that? Do you actually teach them a lot, or do they learn on their own?
They learn their own first, and if they means after reading all the chapter and all, they try to explain me what they understood and all. If there is some problem or something they couldn't understand, that part only I help little bit, as much as I know about that subject.
Okay. And if you don't know something, any case the expertise is available.
Yes, expertise are available, so we go for that expert details.
Beautiful. So it's just guided, and most of it is self-learning. That is important, right? And the third thing that at KarmYog Ashram we talk about is learning in terms of small capsules. So the whole syllabus is divided into very small capsules. So you do one capsule at a time. Is that how you go about it?
Yes, exactly. Means we do the little bit part by part reading, then it's more easier to understand for them as well.
Okay. So instead of failing or passing or getting good marks in the entire subject, what you have to focus on is, have I understood this small capsule perfectly or not?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So these are some of the concepts that are used in, I won't disturb you all much anymore because I've already taken up some of your time to understand how you are doing. But this was an idea, this was just to give all of you about exactly how we approach learning at the KarmYog Ashram. As you can see, there is a learning garden. We call this place a learning garden because although it is interiors, everything around here is very connected with nature and plants. Right here behind me is this beautiful and very useful aloe vera garden, which has its own functionalities, and behind me, as you can see in the learning garden, there is an activity of learning and development that is going on. And along with the learning garden, of course, there is upstairs, as we go here, upstairs are the Swajan Kutirs, which are really the places where people stay and live. And once again, it is Shani who, our Sanchalak and Sanchalika and our Saha Sanchalika, who takes care of all the people and everyone who live here. So it's a beautiful arrangement we are trying to create here, a combination of learning and development and people staying and living here. One of the other important things that we want to talk about in the learning garden is the availability of specific products and services related to what people are learning. So for example, if I come here and pick up this is, as you can see, a product which is specifically useful during these corona times for helping people boost their immunity. A lot of different products have been used, but this is something that we recommend a lot instead of tea. It is like a kara, we call it kara kari. This product is called kara kari. It's really, traditionally it's been called a kara or pachun in some other languages. It's made up of various different kinds of ingredients which help to boost immunity. Similarly, there are other products and services which are available from here, and these products make up the other part of the learning garden, each and every item that you see here is actually available. For example, this is a gift pot that is available. This gift pot, it's a beautiful gift pot that you can buy and present it as a gift to someone you want. This is not the only one. Every item that you see here. This is another beautiful gift pot, a nice terracotta pot. So similarly, each item that you see here is actually available for sale. So at the same time, this is a showroom as well as a learning space. Let me count and you will be able to see. So there are more products displayed here. I will just see if our Sanchalika is available who can explain more about these gift pots. Okay, so I am seeing some things here, and I can also see that you have taken a small break from the studying that you were doing.
They are
with
studying their own right now, so that's why I've taken came out from there.
So you can take a small break and explain to me what these are.
These are the containers, and these are the pot plants.
Okay. Okay.
So this is a planning of a gifted
A gift item.
Gift item. So you can gift easily to anyone. As you can see, this kind of plant you can put over there any kind of plant with small container, and these are the holders, means
The planters or the
planters.
container, yeah.
So you can keep anywhere in your house. It looks very good. So all are the plants and plants.
So-
You can see all are the for same kind of concept.
And they are all for sale.
All for sale.
Beautiful. And now, if this is for sale, at the same time, just now I saw that in this place we are also. It's like a classroom. People are,
Yes.
children are sitting. So, is this a classroom or a showroom?
Both are in same place only. You can see the classroom, and it's a learning garden basically. So they also learn about this all plants and all. So that's why we kept it in the same place, both the things.
So, it's not a showroom as in hundreds of people are coming and buying them.
No, not for that. It's a very specific number of people, or very less number of people can come at a time.
And mainly because you are catering to a specific community here?
Yes, exactly. We are catering to very small community at a time. So this kind of place can be many, means can be lakhs also. So which will cater for a very small amount of, means very small household.
Yeah, so
This household.
I think what Sayani was mentioning, what she was saying just now is very important, that the intention of these KarmYog ashrams are to create lakhs of these in every community.
Yes, replicate the same things as lakhs.
And each of these ashram will cater or serve a very small community of
Yes.
300-400 families.
Yes,
Right?
not more than that.
Not more than that. So that a few people who can come, their children can come and study and learn and use the space. Do you use this space for other kinds of classes?
Yes, if any other means expert also wants to come for any teaching as yoga as well. So mainly we used to do every day over here the yoga part, but still for any specific other classes, it can be any subject oriented class or any kind of other activities, that means music or dancing or something, that also can be done.
So while students are coming for different type of classes, they can also look at these kind of products.
Yes, and they can learn about the
they can
plants
learn and they can
branches
buy
as well.
and
They can
okay,
buy as well.
beautiful. So that really seems like a multi-purpose space. The ashram at the one hand is a space for learning and development, while on the other hand it is a space for buying and selling of related products.
Exactly.
So as we come out of the learning garden,
पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति.
so along with these beautiful mantra chanting that is going on in this space, as I can understand, this whole concept of a KarmYog ashram, which is on the one hand which talks about learning and development, on the other hand it is also a showroom for beautiful products and services where each item is available for sale. One can actually create a difference in the ecosystem where this ashram has been set up, and it makes everything much more green and nature friendly. I can right now also see our Sanchalika Madhavi. She is, as you can see, watering the plants out here, and very soon I am sure that the children will come out and join her, because I have seen that happen, that the children come out and join. The children who come to learn, they also get involved in these kind of activities like watering of plants and involving with the nature and garden, which helps them to understand and link with nature in a much more important and better way. Beautiful, wonderful, really charming. I think the words that I have for describing the experience that we have been able to create here goes beyond just simple words. I hope you share the same feeling that I feel right now, and I hope you will join us to take this movement forward.